Hi, everybody. My name is Derdine. Thank you so much for joining me for wind down yoga or de stress yoga, end of the day yoga, before you're going to bed yoga. I don't know. But the point is, we're going to be doing some gentle stretches just to woosah, just to relax our bodies. It's going to be quite brief. Um, Side note, I actually did this video, but the mic sound was really off, so I am doing a voiceover. So if my words don't match, that's the point. My apologies. So go ahead and grab your mat, set the mood, your essential oils, your music, whatever you got, and we're going to do about 4 to 5 poses. So before we actually begin, let's go ahead and just take a couple of minutes to connect with our breath. We're just going to do, at first, I like to just do some normal breathing, and then we can go ahead and change the pace of our breathing by going nice and slow and taking some really big deep breaths just to relax our bodies from our head down to our toes. So just go ahead and breathe in through your nose and then breathe out. And just feeling the movement of the breath as it's moving through your body, feeling your chest rise as you're breathing in and your chest falling back down again as you are breathing out. And just continue to breathe in and out on your own at your own pace. Breathing in and breathing out. And we're going to start with one more breath and we'll go ahead and begin. All right. And if your eyes are closed, you can go ahead and slowly open them up. And we're going to go ahead and start into our first pose with cat cow. So, with cat cow, go ahead and get on all fours and see that your knees are aligned with your hips and that your shoulders are aligned with your wrist. And have your knees about a hip width apart and the top of your feet flat on the mat. Take a nice big deep breath in. And then you're going to exhale as you go ahead and bring your chin down to your chest, rounding out your back. And go ahead and take that inhale for cow, bringing your chin up, bringing your belly and chest down to the floor. And then we're going to alternate right back into cat, rounding out that back. And we're just going to do these a few times. Please go ahead and go at your own pace. Just kind of want to remember that as we're coming up for cow, you're going to exhale. And then as you're coming down, just so that we don't cause any obstruction in our throat, you're going to go ahead and breathe it on in. Okay, lady. Trying to be guard dog. Good. Keep going. I'm going to do this a couple more times. And with this movement, still on all fours, I like to stretch out the side of my body. So what I would do is kind of bring my booty to meet my shoulder and look over at my booty. As you feel a nice stretch towards the right if your left side is doing that. And then we're going to swap it over where our right booty's trying to talk to or give a kiss to our right shoulder. We're talking now, right? And you should feel that stretch on the left side of your body. We're just going to alternate back and forth like that. Hopefully it's a nice, yummy stretch for you. It is for me. Nice and slow. And then go ahead and feel free to do some hip circles. Just go ahead and roll your hips around. And then when you're done with one direction, you want to make sure you hit up the other direction. Give all the sides some love. Nice and slow here. If you got some music going, go ahead and do that music. Go ahead and do them circles to that music. Go ahead and lean it back, bringing your butt down over to your heels for a child's pose. You can have big feet together and your knees nice wide open so your chest can fall through, or your knees can come together, whatever is comfortable for you. Continuing to breathe in and out, relaxing your forehead on the mat. One more breath before we go into our next pose. If you want to stay here, you can, but I'm going to go ahead and start moving into the next pose. So I invite you to go ahead and sit on your butt, and you're going to put the soles of your feet together, butterfly. And if you are pretty flexible, you can have your soles of your feet pretty close to you, but even if you're not flexible, you just don't feel like doing that, but you can always lessen the tension by bringing the soles of your feet away from you. And then you're just going to go ahead and do a forward fold over. If this is not comfortable for you, or if you just want some support, go ahead and grab some pillows and stack them up on top of each other and go ahead and lay it down. I love this pose. It's underrated. Look at lady. That girl is attached, y'all. All right, breathing in and continuing to breathe out. Just kind of let your whole body relax and fall. All right, so I'm getting up from this pose, and we're going to go ahead and bring our back to the mat. Go ahead and lay it down. Bring your knees, hug your knees. Go ahead and bring them to your chest. You can wrap your hands around nice and tight. We're just going to go ahead and rock it back and forth from left to right. Oh, this is where she's kissing me. Okay, yeah. Continue to go back and forth. I'm trying, but this dog is like trying to give me kisses, and no, we don't do that. No, not on my face. You cute though, lady. You cute. Breathing in and out as we are rocking from left to right. Hopefully this is a nice rocking for your spine. Gives you some tension there. And then when you're ready, I invite you to do Happy Baby. Happy Baby, you're just going to go ahead and keep your knees bent. So bringing your knees down to your armpit as best as you can. And you're just going to go ahead and grab your big toe or your ankles, wherever you can place your hands around. If this is not flexible for you, you can just do one leg at a time, as I'm doing here. And bringing that knee or pulling it into your armpit for that nice stretch here on your quads. Continuing to breathe in and out. Break up any tension with your breath. And you want to swap and do the other side. We'll go right back into Happy Baby. You know why they call this Happy Baby, right? But if you're not around babies, then you wouldn't know that. But yes, this is what a lot of babies do on their back. Damn, they're smart. This is a great stretch here for your hamstrings. Hmm. That was yummy for me. And we're going to go ahead and finish off with a supine twist, getting our lower back in. So go ahead and bring your right knees together, have them fall to the right side of your body, but your gaze is going to be looking over your left shoulder. Option to straighten out that arm, that left arm, or not. And you just want to go ahead and hopefully feel a break of the tension in that lower back as you find yourself in your twist. Breathing in. Exhale, let it all out. Imagining that your breath is going towards the lower part of your back. And then whenever you're ready, again, this is all at your own pace. You're going to go ahead and bring your knees over to the left side. And yes, now you're going to be looking over your right shoulder. This is going to help create or help release any tension in the lower back. And play around with, you can keep your knees on top of each other or kind of like off from like a diagonal-ish. It's hard to describe, but just whatever feels comfortable for you. Just kind of play around with the shape of how your knee is bent and how your legs are stacked. Oh, nice. Okay, so we're ending here in Shavasana. Traditional Shavasana calls to lay flat on your back with your feet to the corners of the mat and your palms up. However, this is the final resting pose, which means however you rest, that is where you go. If you're flat on your back, cool. If you're on your side, hey, do you. If you're on your stomach, listen to your body. Again, final resting pose, go for what feels comfortable for you. On that note, thank you very much for joining us, Lady and myself, on this gentle time of yoga, stretching, evening, afternoon, morning, I don't know. But thank you for joining, and hopefully this was a good de-stressor. Bye.